Hi everyone, welcome to Honey Drops Tarot. This is a reading for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it. Just a quick note, please do not fall for any scammers. I will never reach out to solicit for a private reading. I do offer private readings, and if you're interested in signing up for one of those or in making a donation, the information regarding that can be found in the About section of my YouTube page, and I thank you so much in advance. It truly helps the channel. So Scorpio, today we're talking about blockages, and I'm going to tell you right off the bat, their spirit is doing that tunneling in my ear. I wasn't going to do your reading today, Scorpio, because the sun is setting a little bit earlier these days with daylight savings time in the United States. And, you know, I didn't know if there'd be enough light. And I decided to do it. And it's like all your spirit guides came in. They're like right here. So this is a very important message that I'm supposed to deliver right now. I'm going to be pulling one card from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Oracle deck by Kim Kranz, and your tarot reading will be from the Tarot of the Abyss. So what blockages do you have, and how can we overcome these blockages for Scorpio, please, Spirit? You got two cards. For the other water signs, I only got one. You got starfish, and owl. I read these cards intuitively. I don't, there is a guidebook for this deck, but I don't necessarily follow it. Starfish represents water energy. You know, they say, I've referenced a starfish, and I saw this card actually come up in a reading that I watched today. And that reader was talking about, you know, if you cut off a starfish's, one of their limbs, then it can regenerate. I don't actually know if that's true. I said that in another reading. I still didn't look it up, but I want to say that it's true. But it's 5 points. 5 points to the star, and so it makes me think of the number 5, which is a card of conflict. Right? All the 5s in the tarot, and 5s in general, they just represent this in-between. Even in the major arcana, number 5 is the Hierophant card, and the Hierophant is like the Pope of the tarot. It's a person who is like a stand-in for the divine, like an in-between. So, I see you. I almost want to say that your blockage is not external, but we shall see. Let's do the reading and we'll see what turns out. But with the owl here, I just see these two cards like kind of fighting one another, because one, they're from different worlds, the air and the water. But the owl energy is so wise, right? Is all-knowing. Sometimes I see owls. Well, one, they're kind of creepy. Wow, owls are beautiful. I almost said wowls. Owls are beautiful, but they're also really mysterious and a little creepy, because they just seem like they know everything, kind of like the High Priestess energy. But also like Scorpio energy, they can be harbingers, right? So I'm going to pull 8 cards. Past, present. Ooh, they're ringing my left ear now. They're really, it doesn't happen as often as you would think it does. Spirit doesn't ring my ears as often as I, you know, sometimes as I would like, but they're really here for you today, Scorpio. It's almost like I feel like I'm just, spoiler alert, the death card came out. This is absolutely your reading. This is the card of Scorpio in the present energy. Man, this is very powerful. I mean, Scorpio, makes sense. these stars, man. I'm not going to say that I'm freaked out, because I'm not freaked out. But I feel a little like, I hope I get this right. And I don't necessarily doubt myself, but like, I feel like a responsibility, and I'm asking Spirit to help me to get it right. Because I want to deliver whatever messages that your spirit guides want me to give you. Like, I'm just like, okay. It's like the pressure's on, you know? So for the Pisces and the Cancer reading, I've been asked to look at the bottom of the deck, and that represents the blockage. The blockage is the blockage, Seven of Wands. Underneath that, the Justice card. Justice can talk about karmic balance, but the Seven of Wands can talk about blocking. So you literally could have blocked somebody on social media, on your phone, or whatever. You could be blocking an opportunity, blocking a person or a group of people. It's like the Seven of Wands is a character who has overtaken fortification. Like, if the Wands suit in the tarot is all about fighting a battle, by the time we get to the Seven, you've fought that battle, you've taken the hill, and now because you've taken the hill, you have to defend the hill. It's almost like you accepted the responsibility of something, and now it's a responsibility. And you may be having to fight off certain energies to maintain that. Take it as it resonates. In the past position, you have the Four of Cups in the reverse. So this is the Four of Cups in the upright. You can see here 3 cups on the ground, and this character sitting up against a tree that happens to have a very nice throne built in, and a cup being offered by Spirit. In the upright, you can't see that cup being offered to you, but you got this card in the reverse. So it's almost like in the past energy, you saw an opportunity that Spirit was giving to you in something that would mean a lot to you, and I feel as though you took it. Perhaps because you took it, it then became a responsibility, but you took it and you ran with it. 9 of Pentacles. This came out in the Pisces reading. So you may have Pisces in your chart somewhere. So you should watch that reading. This resonates. 9 of Pentacles is a very singular, independent energy. Very abundant. Lots of pentacles. Prosperous, abundant. A lady of leisure. And in the Scorpio reading, and in the Cancer reading, and now in the Scorpio, in the Pisces and Cancer reading, and now in the Scorpio reading, I'm going to say what I said, which was a bird in the hand is worth more than 2 in the bush. As the birds outside my window are squawking, right? They're tweeting. Like in the past energy, Spirit put something right in your hand, and you took it graciously. You took it. You knew that it was for you, right? But has it become a responsibility that you weren't anticipating the responsibility? 3 cards just fell out of my hand. I didn't even get a chance to shuffle. I'm sorry, 4 cards, but I'm going to take them all. The 9 of Wands in the upright. This is clarifying the past energy. The 6 of Wands in the upright. The Chariot in the upright. The Queen of Swords in the reverse. So let's talk about these 3 first. 9 of Wands talks about The wounded warrior, right? 9 comes after the 7. This is your blockage. The wounded warrior living to fight another day. It's like we've gathered up all our wands and we carry them all with us. By the time we get to the 9, we're tired. We're so tired. We're barely holding on, but we're still standing. And in that, this is the minor, the 6 of Wands is the minor arcana version of the Chariot card, major arcana number 7, Cancer energy. Both of these cards represent victory, mastery over the self. This is more mastery over the self and a moving forward. Can also represent travel, but for you today, it represents a moving forward, pushing forward towards your public recognition, your victory, standing on a stage and proclaiming yourself, right? But with the Queen of Swords in the reverse, there's something you've now been able to look at with very stark discernment, is what they just said. There's a discernment here. I just have to interject. I looked at this image and I just heard, cut off my nose to spite my face. There's a couple things that come with that. Cut off my nose to spite my face. Now, Scorpio, I have a lot of Scorpio friends that I love so dearly. But the thing that runs rampant with the water signs is that we can be a little stubborn. And Scorpios can be a little proud. Cancers for sure can be proud. I declare that from the rooftop. But Scorpios might not come out and say that, but it's like they can be a little proud. They don't like authority. And when I was talking earlier about like how you can cut off the limb of a starfish and it will grow back, it's, you know, that's so nice. It's cut off your nose to spite your face. It's almost like when the Queen of Swords is in the reverse, she doesn't want to look at something that's right in front of her face. She's rejecting the truth of the matter, the truth of something. And that rejection is part of the blockage. I do feel as though the blockage we're talking about is something having to do with you. Yes, our external circumstances inform our life, but there's something internal happening, right? There's a knowledge that you have, right? The starfish doesn't have eyes. It has senses, but it doesn't have eyes. So it's kind of like you can either choose to see something or choose not to see it. Whatever it is, it still exists. Yes, we create our reality, but there is such a thing as being in denial about something. Take it as it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, it's not your reading. But this feels like very, like, I'm not feeling any argument from your spirit guides right now. So in the present energy, this is you standing very firmly in who you are with the Death card in the upright. Death card talks about death and rebirth, the phoenix rising from the ashes, that you have been through a process and now you are reinventing yourself. And that's a beautiful energy. Death card is nothing to fear. It simply means that we're letting go and releasing something, which is great, but maybe not fully inhabiting the energy that we could be inhabiting. The potential is the King of Wands, but we're not there yet. King of Wands is Aries, Leo energy and talks about a mastery over that suit, a mastery over our impulses and using them to a creative end. So when we feel impulsive, we can feel a little spontaneous, but it can also be reckless. The King of Wands is not reckless. He uses and cultivates that fire energy to bring about something useful to him or her. But this card is in the reverse, and so I feel as though you're still in that process. You're regenerating yourself, but you're still in that process of regeneration, right? You're still, also interesting too how this is depicted. You can see the points on 4 out of the 5. There's still that one little piece that's coming together. In this current energy, what is the clarifier? 4 of Swords in the reverse. 4 of Swords can talk about a time of recuperation and rest. And Spirit is saying, nope, it's time to, you know, maybe you may feel like, okay, I'm not quite ready yet. Spirit is saying, nope, we got to get up. You got to get up. You got to get up and move. You got to act. You got to like release this blockage now. You've waited long enough. You've been in hibernation long enough. I'm actually going to pull another card. Damn, it's barely letting me get anything out right now. The World card in reverse. And the 10 of Pentacles. This reminds me of like the Sistine Chapel, and man and God are like trying to touch each other, but they can't quite reach. Here they're reaching. Here they can touch each other. Here they're connecting. 10 of Pentacles talks about contentment, bliss, finances in check, sturdy foundation, a stable home life. But it's clarifying the 4 of Swords in the reverse. So it's kind of like saying we got to get up. This is like get up and seize the day. Release what needs to be released. You're starting a new chapter now. Turn the page. You haven't turned the page yet because the World card is in the reverse. The World card talks about chapters ending and beginning. So it might be hard for you to see right now because you're at the tail end of the chapter. So it's almost like you're too close to see it, but there's something that needs to close out. So let it close. It's like let the door shut and like lock it on whatever this situation is. Because, you know, Spirit is saying time is of the essence. There's only but so much time. And it's not to say that what is meant for you will not pass you by, but like it could come a little bit sooner than if you hesitate. So don't hesitate. Get up, wake up, move, and grab onto what is yours. In the future energy, grab on to what is yours. Damn, look at this. Look, see? 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups. That's gorgeous energy. This is like, wow, like just, I don't even know. I don't have words for it. It's like everything you could ever dream of, right? Whatever it is that you're manifesting, you can have it. You can absolutely have it. You see these, here are the hands again. Here are the hands. I don't know if this is talking about divine partnership, but it certainly looks like it is, right? Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups. Could you be blocking it? You know, are you beating them off with a stick is what I just heard? Are you preventing yourself because you think I'm not complete yet? Or there's some deformity to me that they're gonna see because I can see it and I'm fixating on it, and it's my vulnerability and it's It's this scar upon me. Maybe it's just past burdens, past pains. And you're thinking like a future partner, someone, it's like they're gonna hold that against you, but I don't think that, but Spirit is showing me this beautiful energy in your future. Can you clarify that, please, Spirit? That just shot out. A bird in the hand is worth more than two in the bush. Three of Swords is the heartbreak card. This is really difficult energy. I think there's a lot of trauma here. Look, you know, Scorpio, I always end up doing your reading at this time of day. It's not on purpose. It's just how it happens. And all these birds are in the bush outside of my window. And they're just very loud. They don't do this all day. They're out foraging or whatever birds do. They come home at this time in the evening to twerp and talk to one another, and it's like they're talking right now. More loudly than at any other time. It's like it's almost like they're gonna see my pain. Because it's almost like it's right here in my hand. Or maybe it's this idea that this is all you have to offer, right? But I'm going to tell you what I told Cancer, because Cancer also got this card. You know that expression, give it up to God, give it up to Spirit. That's what I'm going to say to you right now, that whatever representation of pain this was from your heart chakra, just let it go. What's the use of holding on to it? And it's not as easy as that, I understand. But this is the message. It's just like, really release. Let it go to Spirit. Let Spirit take care of it. Let Spirit be your guide. Let them take care of it. They all, you know what it is? Thank you. They all swooped in as I started your reading today. They're still there. They're still, I feel like it's like hearing my voice underwater, because they've like, just tunneling in my ear. It's like they're all standing right next to me with their hands on my head saying, okay, all right, give them the message, give them the message. They're right here. And they're all asking you, your spirit guides are asking you, just let it go. Guilt, pain, regret, remorse, shame, all of these things that Scorpios understand almost more than any other sign in the zodiac. Not to say that other signs don't experience those things, but Scorpios hold on to them in a different way. And Spirit is saying, please release that. Let it fly away. Let it fly to the universe. The universe will take care of it so that you can leave room for all of this. Remember when I said in the past energy, the Four of Cups came out in the reverse, that you grabbed on. You saw that cup for what it was, something beautiful. Well, here it is again. Here it is again, Ace of Cups. That's this energy, Ace of Cups. Make room. Okay, this left your heart, and it left an indelible mark. What can we fill this space with? We can fill it with abundance. This is all heart energy. It's all water. What is Spirit's advice? Well, I think that you're going through a dark night of the soul. we go through several dark nights of the soul in our lifetime. Oh, the birds got really quiet just in that moment. Spirit is showing me a 5 of Pentacles, right? 5 and 5. And in this card, not coincidence, the pentacles are represented by stars. Not coincidence. 5 of Pentacles talks about being the feeling of being left out in the cold. But look here. You see this person with their hands extended? Come inside. Come inside where it's warm, where I can take care of you. That's Spirit. That's your guide saying that. Come towards us where we have your back, we can take care of you. We have been taking care of you, right? But you're free to make your own choices, which is not to say you made terrible choices, but we make choices and then we learn from our choices. And Spirit sees that you've learned the lesson. And they want to provide comfort to you at this time. I wish I could really describe what it is that I'm feeling in my body right now, because imagine your eardrum, right? I know many of you have probably experienced this because you're light workers and you have that connection to Spirit, but like for me, when I know Spirit is, your spirit guides are here, it's like they're taking my eardrum and they're squeezing it. It's not painful, at least not now. And Spirit, please don't do that because that's not nice. But they're just squeezing my eardrum. And there's no ringing in my ear right now, but it's just, I feel them. It's like they want to squeeze you. They want to hold you. They want to comfort you. Right? From this energy. But they also want to provide you with not just sustenance, abundance. Like it's almost like this structure right here is this. Walk towards us. Clarified by the Hermit. Hermit is Virgo energy in the major arcana number 9. Ironically, not coincidentally, just ironically, the Hermit typically holds a lantern in their hand, and inside that lantern is the star energy. The star is a card in the major arcana, represents healing. In this Hermit card, it's represented by a snake. What do snakes do? They shed skins. They have rejuvenation, rebirth, revitalization. You're going through a dark night of the soul, but you're so close to coming out the other side. You are your own blockage right now. It's not external to you. You are keeping something at bay. But it's almost like when you shut the door, you shut the door to everything. So Spirit is kind of saying, just be a little bit more discerning as to what you shut the door to, or who you shut the door to. And I'm so sorry, I did not mean to make that a pun with the owl. I hate myself. So, if you're shutting the door to someone, don't shut the door to everyone. That's your reading, Scorpio. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Please hit the bell notification to be updated as to when I post new readings. Thank you so much, Scorpio.